Hey, what's up, guys? How is everyone doing? Give me 1 second. Hold on a minute. I gotta get my dog comb. Hold on a minute. Come on. In. Sorry, guys. How is everyone doing? Edwin, Payne, Mike Wall, Rat Trap City. Yeah, man. Rat Trap City does not explain everything, you know? I think the ratting thing is like way bigger than like city, you know what I mean? It's like the internet, YouTube, I mean every walk of life. So I first would like Dextro, how are you? Mobland. Mobland's a good guy. Edwin, of course. Angel. You know, Angel, you're great. You know why you're great? Because you've lived up to your name, and that's all you could do. You're an angel, for real. And thank you. I had a question about her dad, and she answered it, and I was pretty cool. John Sr. was a boxing fan, a huge boxing fan, so that's good. Wonder what it'd be like talking fighting with him, huh? Shy Hooker, BK. I called you earlier, BK. Check your phone. Mario M. I'm good. So I don't know how I want to start this. All right. So Sean, how are you? Mike Wall, are you related to Paul Wall? You know, Swisher House Paul Wall? So anyway, this is ginger ale. Oh, Carol. Oh, how are you, Carol? A sweetheart. A sweetheart for real. So why I wanted to, I called you probably an hour ago, 2 hours ago, something like that. I figured you might be, what's up, Jerry? How are you? Are you feeling better?
Oh, a bit better, man. Thank you. Just
Because I got to be honest with you, you don't look better. So
Thank
now,
you. Thank you.
okay, so let me just tell you, Jerry. So I made that comment, right? And it was a joke. But
Yeah.
you could go on your channel and give a 10-minute diatribe on how I'm a coward, how I look like a dog, Pekingese face, okay? I'm a coward. I'm a liar. I'm a lowlife. I'm a loser. All this stuff.
Mm.
And the greatest thing about it was, okay, I'm listening to dude run his mouth. What's up, Finn Freak, right? And it just so happened a family member in my house heard it.
Mm.
I wish you could have seen the look on that person's face because it was like, what did he just say? It was just amazing. It was just amazing because I was on Lee's show Saturday and I made a joke, but I guess the joke was like a lie. Okay. Like someone was doing a show. The guy showed his what on the show. And I said, yeah, the guy asked him for his number after that. Was that true? Absolutely not true. It was a joke. I joke. It is what it is. Now, instead of, trying to get some clarification on it, and say, wait a minute now. I know this sucker. He's friends with Lee. He's friends with this one. He's friends with that one. Let me see what this motherfucker's really talking about. No. No. This cocksucker goes on a show and he starts running his fucking mouth, like he's the fucking king. Nine-Toed Joe, coward, F you, you're a loser. Come meet me in Manhattan.
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Well, wait a minute. But I thought I was the fake tough guy. Now, from what you know about me on YouTube, and for what you know about dude, what is more likely? Is it more likely that I'm a coward or he takes it in his ass? Which one?
You know the answer to that. I know you, Joey. I know you, Joey.
I could be a coward. I could be a coward. So now, the information I'm getting is like, oh my God. And this was a dude that when he came out, I listened to him and I actually liked him and I give him a little bit of credit. And now you want to come at me because I said, what up, Drew? Because I made a joke? Bro, this is how it is. This is how we are, okay? He can't be from New York or anything because if I'm a ball breaker. We constantly break each other's balls.
That's a New York. It's a New York thing. I know.
Come meet me in Manhattan. Are you fucking nuts? Like, who talks like that?
So even BK said it. He needs to relax. He's not gonna meet you. Come on. He's full of shit.
I'm not gonna meet him. What am I gonna do if I meet him? What are we gonna do? Fucking sing a rendition of Blue Suede Shoes? I mean, what are we gonna do?
Have a coffee.
The pair of balls on him. And he called me ugly. Someone said, I saw a picture of him. Mike.
Oh no,
Mike.
That's going too far. I've seen what he looks like. That's going too far. He can't talk. He can't talk.
A Pekingese face. Oh my God. But even worse was there's some people that were in. So then I'm looking at the chat and I'm saying, what's up, Yankees? And it's like people are like hysterical laughing. Like most of the people should have been like, yo, what are you doing?
But are these his people or people that come in?
Yeah, it's people. Well, one person, he's like 3 foot tall, and he was, texting someone I know, a girl that I know, and I was like, look, man, fuck this dude, he's a fucking chump, stay away from him. Nah, he's nice, he's this, we're just friends, this, that. Yeah. Now what? Thank you. Showed his true colors.
Yeah.
These people are hilarious. I'm a coward because I wouldn't say it to his face. His theory of in someone's face is going on that person's YouTube show.
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's his version of face to face.
I mean, I don't like it was like a joke. Get over yourself, dude. Seriously, did you really ask him for his number? Because it appears now like, and then the best part is he said, well, maybe I would have asked him for his number if his what's bigger. He said that. I could take him going at me. He could crack jokes about me. That's great. But come on, man. You tell that I'm a coward and I won't meet you, that you're in Manhattan? Come on, man. You really want to go to that? You really want to take to that level?
It's for show. It was just for show. He's not going to meet up with you.
Oh, come on.
I don't know much
would.
about that guy. I know who it is. See, look, he has 4 different personalities, all saying the same
What's
thing.
up, Ruben? I wasn't even going to come on, but I really just wanted to thank everyone that, was in the boxing stream on Saturday. Thank you. Unfortunately, it seems like, I have Spectrum, free. Everything's free. But my internet service, for some reason, my Wi-Fi is like, dial up, you know what I mean, from 1999 AOL, because it just buffers.
Someone rings your house phone and it cuts off the internet.
I don't exactly like when I go to log on to my computer, I hear like a number dialing and then cha-ching, one of those things. And but it's just I think with the best thing, like what he should have said was in response was, because look, I didn't even really watch it. That was the thing. I just was like, oh, I saw it. And like, it was just, I'm a jokester. You know what I mean? Like, I do that all the time. And it was just there and I said it and it really affected him. I didn't think people listen to Bay 8th, but I guess they do listen to Bay 8th. They won't admit it, but they do.
He's just got thin skin.
Yeah. So
can he contact you off this?
Oh, come on. He could contact me. He could reach out to his friend Carlos. He could reach out to all them. Carlos. As a matter of fact, I reached out to someone and he didn't get back to me because I just wanted to explain to him, bro, okay, before this thing escalates, okay, understand what's happening right now, okay? He's a YouTuber. And what I mean by that is that's his life. Great. Yeah. He's good at it. Me, I could disappear for 2-3 months and I'm still good.
Yeah.
Does a YouTuber really want to go at someone that's not a YouTuber?
Yeah. In this YouTube world, you've got less to lose. I get what you.
It's just, I mean, I do it because I can communicate with you and it's great or whatever. Yeah. And I've had this problem my whole life and it gets me in trouble. Is like I say whatever I want to say to whoever, whenever. And unfortunately, it could be bad, but I don't really give a damn about this dude that I made that joke. What are you going to do? Tell me what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're going to meet me? Okay, well.
But if he watches it, he should know you're a ball breaker. I've seen you go off plenty of times doing jokes.
Nine-Toe Joe. Yeah, it was on. You could go on, and that was okay. So here's another thing I thought was hilarious. Okay, so it was on Lee's show. He says that he had Lee take that what I said off the show. Okay, but he played it on his show 8 times.
What the fuck's wrong with this?
He had Lee take it off. He had Lee take it off, which I don't know if he took it off. But if he did take it off, get a grip on reality, dude. It was a joke.
That's a bitch move. That's a bitch move.
Now, it was a complete joke. So now what he did was he created a problem now for himself. Because he had to take it somewhere where it shouldn't have went to. It was a joke.
I get that. It was this mucker. It was this ball breaking, and now he's gone to another level.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
He doesn't want that. I don't know much about him, but I've seen him before. He doesn't want that, bro. It's for views. You know, it's for views, right? He's not gonna meet you. Look, if he
Yeah,
was so offended, why does he want Lee to put it down? But then he plays it on his own show 7, 8 times. Come on,
exactly, right.
come on.
Right, but you have the guy take it off, but you
Yeah,
play it.
but you
And
can.
then
Yeah,
there was some guy that was on there. First of all, I want to say one thing. Anybody that was in his chat listening to his show and thought he was funny, fuck you, suck my dick, okay? Every one of yous, okay? Haystack Calhoun, whoever the fuck was in there, okay? You guys could kiss my fucking ass, okay? I'm a liar. Everything he said was a lie. What people do I come on YouTube and lie about? What do I lie about?
yeah. No, I know. I'm not kissing
What
ass,
do I
bro. I
lie
know
about?
you. I know you. I know you, bro. I know you. I've been even before
All I
speaking
do
to
is
you, I've been
talk
watching
about
you over a
people on
year. I know
YouTube.
that.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I do. Is all I do is talk about people on YouTube. Because I could do
Yeah.
what the fuck I want to do. Now I'm hoping somebody could shut me up. It hasn't happened yet on YouTube. Now the
Yeah.
people that know me on from YouTube that have seen me out of YouTube in the streets, they will tell you one thing. They're not going to tell you I'm tough. They're not going to tell you this, but they will tell you he ain't backing down. Uncle
Yeah.
Zia, what up? He ain't backing
Yeah.
down, and he'll show up. That's it. What
Yeah.
happens when I show up? That's a whole different thing, but I will show up. So don't sit there and say, come to Manhattan to do what?
That was stupid. That was stupid, especially coming from him. Especially coming from him. Stick to your YouTube shit. You know what I mean? Stick to your YouTube. You know,
Make
meeting up,
fun of me, the
pull up.
Nine Joe, call me Baldy, call me Small Pecker, do whatever you want. But come on, man, seriously?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get that bent out of shape? Okay. So now he created a problem, okay? Because now I'm at his neck, okay? And what I mean by at his neck, like, you know, I'll probably come up with something when I'm taking a shit tonight, okay? I was actually going to do this stream while I was taking a shit. That's how much I really gave a F about this thing. So, and then, but it was just like, I didn't listen to it. And then it was just like eating away at me. I'm in contest. I'm getting hype. I'm like, let me listen to it. So, brother, man, you need to get a grip on reality, dude. Okay. And, you know, you ain't the king shit. This isn't YouTube mafia. All right. It ain't like, you know, he's one of the bosses or whatever.
He's one of the five
It ain't
families there.
I don't know him. I don't give a fuck about him. Okay. And I will tell you this. He's right. I won't say it to his face. He's right. I won't say it to his face. I'll say it to his mother's face. Okay. His father, whoever, grandmother. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. Okay.
Well, you know, his idea of face to face is going to be on here anyway. So
yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. Listen. The information I got on this guy, I didn't even realize it about him. But now you want to take a little joke, and now he's created this into a war.
yeah,
And
we'll see what he has to say next. You know, he's watching now. You know, he's probably watching now. He wants to see. He wants to see what's going on. So we'll see if he has the balls to say something.
You like my curtains, really? Thank you. You know, I have a little flair for the, you know, every now and then.
Beautiful, beautiful.
But moving on from that, okay, what's new with you, Jerry? Because I heard some things, okay? I heard some things that, you know, you might have, I don't know what we're going to say. I don't know what to say. Like you were a little down in the dumps. How about that? Is that true, Jerry?
Yeah, this, I was a bit out of it for a bit. It's like
Yeah. Well,
woman problems. You know how it can be.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
no,
sure you understand.
like, yeah. So what happened was, like Maxwell, he was my little Maltese Chihuahua, and he was like, he was like the heartbeat of the house, because what he did was, like, this was his domain. Like, you couldn't come in here. Like, family would come over, my little guy would bite them. Like, seriously, it was the Chihuahua. I guess it's like Maltese Chihuahua, like half
Oh, they're
Mexican,
the
half
best.
Italian.
They have one owner. One owner. He'll
Yeah,
only be
and it
loyal to
was
you.
like, yeah, man, and he had all these little like quirky things he did, and
Yeah.
like was just very, very like it was just he would eat. Okay, so I'd give him his dinner, right? He would Now his bowl was in the kitchen. He takes a piece out, goes into the living room, eats it, goes back. He would do that with his whole meal. I've never seen anything. My other dog just like devours it. He goes, and I'm like, this dude is crazy. And he would only walk in certain areas of the house. Like, he would only walk like on the, not in the middle of the hallway. He'd walk like on one side or the other side, and instead of going straight, he'd go all the way around, take the longest way.
He had like his little
Very,
quirks, his little
very,
system
very quirky. Yeah,
happening.
and like a
Yeah,
maniac, and like would bark and just go crazy. And he died.
they're great alarm dogs. Maybe not
Oh,
security,
forget
but
about it.
alarm dogs.
That's what
As
I
soon
was
as
telling
someone
people.
knocks
I'm
on
like,
the door,
seriously, you couldn't get close to my house. He goes nuts. Anyway, he got cancer, and I don't know, like, yeah, man, cancer. I mean, dogs are, I mean, I didn't think, like, he had stomach cancer, and like, I guess it was aggressive, and like it spread to his like lymph nodes, and like it was just like very, very. I was very down in the dumps because it was like, he couldn't eat. They
yeah,
gave him 3 months. It was a week. I just couldn't see him like that. He couldn't walk. And then, could you imagine like having to take him to the vet to get put down? Oh my God. It was
no,
like the worst.
I don't
It
want
was
to.
the
I don't
worst.
want
It was just, yeah, it was bad. And like, I missed the little guy. I got his,
It's
ashes
family.
or
It's
whatever.
family, bro. That's
Yeah.
family. You know what I mean? Pets are
And,
family.
and my other guy, they were together over 10 years. And like, I can't sit there and explain to
Where's his
Milo.
friend? He wants to know where his friend
And
is.
he thinks, yeah, he's thinking like, he's thinking like he's next. He's gonna get taken out of here, like, because he just didn't come back. So I
Yeah,
understand being down in
yeah.
the dumps
I
and
know.
whatnot. And
Right. Like we just have to
so
keep our heads up. That's just how it is,
that's all you can do.
And that's it.
I mean, it's
That's it.
he was gonna be 13, and that's when
That's a long.
that's not when you live.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say he had a long life. 13. That's long, I think, for dogs and cats.
A smaller dog, nah, it could have been, I mean, I would have liked him to, but I guess whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
when you're
it
dealing
is
with
what it is.
God, he's always on time. So what could
Yeah,
and
no, I
now
know.
it's like, do I get another one? It's difficult. I mean, so.
It's weird. It's like I know how it is with a pet. You don't want to replace them. It's almost like a girlfriend or a wife, or you don't want to.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
I cried more than my dad, like when my
That
dad died.
happened with my old cat. When my
Yeah,
dad
man.
died, I didn't even cry. With my cat, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a bitch for 3 days. I was
Yep.
fucked.
Yeah, it's,
but it takes time.
because I
It
used to like,
takes time.
yeah, it's like, like you almost, when like we do things in the house and stuff, and playing with Milo, it's almost like you feel guilty, like, yo, he should be here, and then it's like, he used to go to the vet so much that I really wanted to strangle the vet, like how they didn't, like we did every test.
Yeah, but
Sonogram,
that's what
like,
the
oh, he's
doctors.
good, he's good, it's indigestion, it's this, it's that. And
But
yeah,
that happens with humans too, bro. How many times people get checkups regularly, or the week they don't go for a checkup, they've got, you know what I mean? They've got something. That's just how God works, bro. You know?
yeah.
So,
Well, I'm glad
yeah.
that Pope Francis said all dogs go to heaven, so that was good. We're very Catholic around here, we believe in God and stuff like that. So you could, like, it's sad and you say why, but then in the grand scheme of things, this is how it has to be. And it happened to Teresa.
Yeah,
You
that's right.
know,
That's right.
I
Yeah.
think
It was
her
a
dog
beautiful.
was 12. It was
Oh,
like a
yeah.
few weeks after mine.
He
And
was a beautiful boy too.
yeah, Molly, huh? Yeah. So,
I'll say hi to. I
and I
haven't said hi to.
really didn't have too, yeah, I didn't have too much to talk to today, but I wanted to really just go on and, like,
Oh, you have to get things off your
explain
chest,
how
bro.
things.
That's how it is.
But it's not. No, it's not even that so much. It's more. It has to do with, like, this is a lesson for people.
Mm.
The lesson is, lighten up a little, because now this turned into this big thing. It. I can't lose.
Yeah.
I can't lose. Because I don't have skin in the game.
That's what I mean. Why is he? Why is he? He's got like a decent channel in terms of subs and stuff. Why does he give a shit if someone jokes about him, this and that? Seriously, if I had like over 1,000, 2,000 subs, I'm not gonna give a shit if someone says a joke about me. I've had videos made about me. I've got like 2, 3 videos made
Yeah.
about me. I haven't
Right.
responded at all. I don't give a shit.
Right, and he should have just cursed me out, and that would have been it. But
Yeah, just say something back. I just think it's funny that he made, well, I don't know if he didn't make him, but he told Lee to take it down and plays it on his own his own channel 8 times. If it's that embarrassing, get rid of it. You know what I mean? If you're that embarrassed, so
tells Lee
everyone, he's a weirdo. That bloke, he's a weirdo.
Like, I guess he thinks, I mean, I understand he's got people kissing his ass, and
yeah, the ego.
you get to a point where when the people, like, like, you almost think like you could say whatever you want and the people are gonna love it, and you think your shit don't stink. But come on, man, like, really, you're gonna, like, threaten to do physical damage to me?
Especially him of all people. It is funny. It is funny.
9-toed Joe. It's like that's fine, but I look like a Pekingese, he said. I saw a picture
Well,
of this.
I've seen that guy's face. Seriously, he's the last person that should be talking about looks. To be honest.
Yeah, really, that's what it comes down to. And when I heard it, I thought it was sucking IBS's dick. Because IBS and him are friends, I believe. So yeah.
Oh, that makes sense then. Him and I. That's a good name too. I heard you say that yesterday. IBS. That's the new one.
Yeah.
No more FBI.
And then he's like, "Oh, I said something about Jeff Nadeau." No, I didn't say something about Jeff Nadeau. Jeff Nadeau went on YouTube and told everyone how big his what is. He's this, he's that. I didn't say it. He did.
Jeff's an idiot. Fuck, he's another idiot. I actually used to watch that guy.
I had a relationship with Jeff. He knows that, if I said something like that, I would be joking.
Yeah.
But obviously, this prick didn't. I don't know.
I think he knew he just wants to be a big man because he's got the subs. People were probably G'ing him up in the chat, laughing, or like, I don't know. I wasn't I don't watch that guy. If that was the same day as the boxing thing, I was
Right.
asleep anyway. I was crashed out. But I can imagine he probably had the chat fucking put in the battery in his back.
Oh, that was
You know?
another thing. Yeah, this was 20 minutes before this happened. So,
Yeah.
but if he's serious about what he said, then he's got it. He knows he could get in touch with me. It's very easy to get in touch with me. He could call one of his people and they could get in touch with me if that's what he
He
wants.
doesn't want that.
But I'm
He
sure
doesn't
he's
want
gonna
that.
he's probably gonna, do another video, and then I'll do another video, and he'll do another video, and I'll do another video, and he'll do another video. It's gonna be back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But some of the other people, like, I listened to him for 1 month. How can you listen to this dude for more than a month? It's, I mean, you want to, if you're going to like talk about certain things, try to be a little bit like objective, because it's almost like talking about these people like he's in love with these people, like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
The mafia
like
groupie.
he talks about these guys like, yeah, a mafia groupie.
Mafia groupie.
Now,
He idolizes all that shit.
Groupie. Then someone sending me, he's threatening someone, telling him to meet him on 9th and Catherine. Is that in Philly? What's going to happen if you go to 9th and Catherine? I'm curious. What, the crew down there is going to say, wait a minute now, you're talking about this guy?
They're going to back him up.
Like, so I have to apologize for being born this way. And I'm going to continue saying what I want to say. And he could, the more shit he talks about, the dumber he sounds, because it's not even close to true. But I'm the lawyer.
Yeah.
If someone called me gay, okay, it would have to be a joke and it wouldn't offend me because I'm not gay.
Exactly.
Right?
It's only.
But now, if I was gay and someone said it in a certain way, I might be offended.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's got thin skin. Come on, if he's gonna let that shit bother him, and he's got a channel that, focus on the channel, bro. Why do you care about, you know what I mean? When you've got that many subs, I can imagine how many trolls go in. If he has to make videos, this and that, about each person that says, bro, do you know how many people have said shit about him? I've seen so many people. That's why I just checked him out once. Checked out his channel once, just to see what it was about.
He's on the phone right now with Gun Poke and IBS. They're all talking about, like, yeah, you put him in his place. They ain't shit. He's got 9 toes. He looks like a Pekingese. You're going to talk about someone's looks. When I saw that, I'm like, what? I mean, I just don't get the whole.
The three of them can't say shit. Yesterday, IBS was stroking out. So, you know what I mean? He changed color pretty much. So these guys can't be talking about looks or anything.
Yeah, and that's another thing about IBS. He's calling MRE a rat. Okay, now, truthfully, if MRE was a rat, wouldn't Chris want to be his best friend? wouldn't Chris want to like be with him? Because that's all he's around.
And not just
Like
yeah
he's
that, and
around
not,
every one of them. So
that's such
now,
a
so I'm almost thinking like, nah, he can't be a rat because if he was a rat, why does he hate him?
you'd be friends with him. If he was a rat,
Right?
you'd want to be
Think
friends
about
with
it.
him. That's yes. Not just that. Look who makes money in this thing. It's all the rats. Don't you think? Don't you think
And I'm
MRE would be
listening to it.
making money off that? You know. But that's a
I
good
thought
point.
it
He'd
was
be friends with him.
pre-recorded. I thought it was pre-recorded. That's how much I listen to YouTube and I know about YouTube. I'm thinking MRE is playing something from a month ago. I didn't know he was on at that then. It's like, oh my God. And then it was just like, okay, like, I don't know what. Look, if someone had paperwork that he was an informant, come on, it would be everywhere. Okay, they
they've been
put a
saying it
fucking
for,
bat. They
for
put one
nearly a
of
year
those
now.
banners up. I mean, come on.
Exactly. If there was paperwork, I'm sure it's not that hard to find, especially when you've got those freaks that dox everyone and get info and this and that. I'm sure it would have come out by now.
Like
We know it's bullshit.
ridiculous.
We know it's bullshit.
It's and
Nah,
it
he
just
was
doesn't.
overreaching. Yes, that's what made yesterday so beautiful. He was overreaching. He had no argument at all. No argument.
Lee, when I made that comment Saturday, did that mongoloid reach out and call you? Because if he did, you knew that I was probably joking, right? And I'm pretty sure it was like that type of situation. But he probably wasn't hearing it because he thinks who he is, and he knows that I know that if this thing escalates to more, if this escalates more than me getting off this couch, like me getting up off the couch, calling up the authorities. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
Hey,
up? What you guys doing?
Hello.
You guys being good?
Of
Or
course.
you're ranting?
No
Talking
rants.
about
No rants.
fucking Rocky Dennis. No, we're not.
Oh,
Talking about Rocky
that
Dennis.
ugly looking character.
Yeah, Rocky Dennis.
Oh, he's such a liar. He's not even from Providence. There's so much stuff. He really should just back off and like relax and stick to his little what does he do? Wikipedia mob.
Yeah, I was seeing
stuff.
some of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mafiapedia. Yeah.
Yeah. Mob quack Wikipedia stuff. Anyway, I just popped in to say hi.
How's your
How do
holiday?
you ride the dicks of these guys? I mean, how do you ride the dicks of these guys?
He doesn't have one.
How do you ride the dicks of these wise guys? Like it's like you cannot be a street guy, okay, and be in love with the guys like you're in love with them, because honestly,
Hey, Cuban Big.
the people I know, they hate everyone. Like if I know John Conti and he's with this crew, he doesn't like. He told me to my face. He's like, "Yo, I hate people from Brooklyn. Anybody from Brooklyn." He was from East Harlem.
Yeah.
So for him to sit there and talk about people like they're the greatest, nah, man, these dudes hate each other. They hate each other.
Guys.
They ain't gonna be like, yo, oh, he was that, oh, this guy did this, and this guy did that. Oh yeah, and he was. I mean, it was like
because the groupies are like that. The groupies just say what they watch on TV, documentaries, things like that. And because of this channel, he feels like he knows them, because he's probably watched a million documentaries on these guys.
Oh man,
another neighbor.
He told me stay on Staten Island. That was another thing. Stay on Staten
Who
Island.
said that? That guy?
Okay.
You know what would happen though? No, but see, it wouldn't be his like hit set would scare you. It's just looking at him that's scary. Like that's how he frightens people.
His head's offensive. No, his head is offensive.
Like, well, does he realize Halloween was in October and take the mask off? Maybe that isn't what. But anyway, I came on to say hi, but then Joe just talked over me, so I'll get off. I actually walked a lot to find a spot to sit down
No,
to say
speak.
hi.
I'm sorry. No. Go. Speak, please. How is
I don't
everything
You're a
with
believe
you?
on
coward.
you.
You're a coward, and you don't have the balls to say it to his face.
I'll have Car say it to his face.
She'll.
She'll rip
No,
I'm
him.
no,
getting
no, no. She'll be.
messages.
I
She'll
know she's trying
destroy
to shake
him.
you down for money, right?
Getting messages, Lauren.
I know she's shaking you down for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her to stop.
What?
I'm gonna get her whatever. She's gonna get what she
For what?
wants. She'll get what she wants. She just needs to relax.
She says that she's gonna cry. She's gonna cry, and that she'll get picked on and made fun of. Oh my God!
She's guilting you. That's like
I
some
gave her
sort
$100 bill and told her to go back in the store. She didn't go back in there. When we walk past it again, I'll walk in there and get her what she wants. I don't understand these kids though. Like
What is she
the
looking
first
to
day
get?
here,
A
that
Mickey?
no, she wants a shop for clothes. But it's like the first day she's here, she wants to like blow like $500. It's like, yeah, I'm talking about you because he said you're asking him for money.
I am.
I will get you them. I'll get you money right now. Yeah, we'll talk. Anyway, but all right, guys, you guys have a good rest of your stream. I'm gonna get walking.
All right, have fun.
Well, the numbers came up since I came in here. When you guys want me to
Thank
do,
you, and I can't wait to
That's
see
what I was gonna say. I'm not
just
as charming or as good
stay
looking.
here in theory. Like, don't really say anything. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I can talk a lot of
Siri.
crap. There's a couple people that I went in their DMs and threatened them after I saw them laughing about you to that guy. A bunch of people who like don't even have room to be laughing about that. You know, when they're kind of like about to fall off the cliff themselves, and they're sitting there laughing at Joe who made a stupid comment. And I actually have a clip of that kid pulling out his nutsack, and he's like, "Oh wow,
Yeah.
ooh,
Probably the same one that flashed on my screen the other day. Remember?
yeah." Make sure if Joey says somebody's in the back room. Listen, if Joey says there's somebody in the back room, Joey, tell him to confirm that they're a person not trying to do with you guys.
It happened to me the other day, Joey, when MB was on. Happened to
I'm like,
Josie
Jerry.
a day earlier.
Yeah,
What?
I'm like, Jerry,
You
that's
let
you know
someone
what?
on
Hey, they pulled out their package for me.
That was funny though, because you're like, no, it's a penis.
Thank you,
It's a
Sean.
I was trying to be prim and proper. I didn't want to say damn
I
words.
know, just to hear you say that word was funny.
Because sometimes,
Thank you,
thank you, Sean. NPR, stay with the rat squad where you belong. And if you strike us, we're gonna fight it. So good luck with that. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll fight it. I don't care about getting struck. I've been struck before. I've been taken down, and I got right back up. So you could try whatever you want.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't. No. I didn't say his name.
No, I just
I'm
did
not going to say his
on
name.
accident reading that. But he's the type that will do that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
he's gonna, like I said,
He's a tattletale.
Yeah,
he will.
He's a tattletale.
He will.
But that's all right. I'll fight it. And if I lose,
And that's
fine.
why. And that's why.
But this is it. One and done. He doesn't even deserve our attention.
His chat. Yeah, I don't know. It depends. We might have to continue with this because I gotta get. The thing is, IBS and going at him. That's like over with IBS. Because I don't even really like. He was so pathetic on MRE's show. He sounded like he was an agent. Like,
did you see him?
Like he was like penal code 17. I saw a piece of paper. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what does this say?" It says nothing. But it's like
that.
Some dude
like,
with
your
dirty,
friend NB.
Like who?
No, he goes, your friend. He's telling him, MRE, your friend NB doxed me. He's like, I don't know anything about that. He goes, well, Certified Sloth doxed me, and then she took a screenshot or something like that. Okay, so who doxed you? And then about like people putting out his wife's job. Put up the proof because there's no way where that anybody ever put out his wife's job. He's just the victim. And he's like, say my daughter's name. And then he says his daughter name. He's like, see, now you're bringing
He's
families
such an
into it.
idiot. If he really
He's
cared,
such a victim
he's like, oh,
mentality.
I want them to say it. Say it. It's like, who's gonna want people to know their
Victim.
daughter's name? He's an idiot, that guy.
Yeah, he's throwing out people's mom's names, his mom's name. It shows that he has lack of consideration for others. But anyway, all right, guys, you guys have a good stream. Shut it down when you're done, Joe.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Everybody
Can you kick
was
me out?
asking for you, Warren.
Can you kick me out so I don't
I would
accidentally
love
end
to,
it?
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Say
Yeah,
Andy.
I'll get rid of you. Peace out. All right, I think she's out. There it is. So, yeah, but like, you know, the IBS is still, it's the same shit.
But I didn't
The
know he
same
was.
shit. But I just don't understand how you're calling MRE what your whole crew is. But what's your point in doing it? Is it like you're saying that because what? Like you're trying to say like if he's a rat, you hate rats? I mean, I don't get what the whole thing
But
is
he's
about.
friends with the. But he's bum chums with Jimmy Calandra though. Like it doesn't make sense. So why would it matter if MRE was a rat? Like you said, he'd be friends with him. He'd be friends with him. He'd want to get mob stories. He'd want all this bullshit.
Because, I mean, let's be realistic. If there is something dirty in someone's past, it could be any one of us, right? It could be anything. And you don't address it, it's going to come to light at some point. I mean, that's been proven. You know, like it's gonna
Everything
come
comes
to
to
light.
light. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just, you know,
you can't fake it this long. That's what I mean. They've been saying this rat bullshit for the last 7-8 months. Where there's no receipts. You can't fake it this long. He's already proven. He started. I remember seeing his first few shows going after A-Light, going after a rat. But then he's like, "Oh, but Jimmy, it's different." And it's, come on, bro.
MRE is a fucking big thorn in their side. Okay.
Oh yes.
They, you know, he's a big. He's like a boulder in their shoe, basically. They
can't sleep at night. They can't sleep
their
at
whole
night.
life would be right. There exists like it's like scorched earth, all hands on deck. You know, it's like how you know, the Democrats are going at Trump. It's almost like they're trying to say anything to get him out. That's what they're trying to do because they know as long as he's around, he's not going to stop.
Yeah.
And he makes it very difficult on them. And that's, but you know, if you're gonna battle, you know, battle the right way. You know, try to come. You know, I mean, you could get underhanded and dirty. I mean, then then it's like he wants to meet MRE to fight him. Come on.
He doesn't want to meet MRE. He's foolish. He's foolish.
MRE, you're gonna fight MRE. I mean,
like look, if he called cops on Tony Pizza, then if he's scared of Tony Pizza, he's not gonna meet MRE. He's not gonna go to Providence.
Yeah, he did tell the truth. The dude that was Saturday night, he says that I won't meet him. Okay, he's right. I wouldn't meet him. I would not meet him because if you meet someone, you got to be prepared.
Yeah,
and you know, it's a joke at the end of the day. That exactly, you know, and jokes get people hurt. I'll say that, but on YouTube, you know, it's entertainment. I'm not looking to, you know, take any of his earnings away. I'm not looking to like besmirch him to where he can't, you know, it's hurting the money he's making in life or whatever.
Yeah.
Not at that level. You know, I have every message I ever talked to Chris, IBS, every message I have saved.
Yeah.
I never deleted a text message. Down neck. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. You're a good brother too.
Down next a
I
cool
keep
guy.
I keep them. And you want to know what that really was about? Why I keep them? Because I always felt in my previous life that someone was going to try to trip me up.
Mm.
Like, like maybe if a girl, was like texting me or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because the girls will put that sexual harassment shit on you in 2 seconds, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so I always like a thing. I really keep the messages. Every message, and I'm not lying. I have every message. Have I ever showed any one of those messages? No.
I was
Is there
about to say
people
that.
that
I've
want
never.
to pay me? They want to pay me for the messages.
I was about to say that.
Okay.
I didn't even know. I've never seen you put up a
Oh,
message, anything like
every
that.
message. You name it, every message. Every message. Yep. From his old, like on 2 different numbers too. And
Yeah.
he put my information up on his channel. He put my phone number. He did everything. Okay. Talked about my family, put up pictures, everything. Did I ever dox him? No. Did I ever say, here's a message? No. Because I found out that I was overreacting to him. Like,
Mm.
I was thinking, like, okay, like BK, for example. If I called up BK and I was like, yo, BK, you're a punk mother effer, okay? Meet me right here in 30 minutes. You're a no good bleepity bleep.
Mm.
He's going to show up, okay? Like I would show up. The problem is, these guys talk about you, and I'm thinking, like, all right, well, I got a problem. I got to fix this problem. Like, I'm being threatened, and I got to, like, straighten this out. And we
Mm.
can't straighten it out on YouTube. It has to be like a face-to-face type meeting. And I was dumb enough to think, like, pride, you have me, okay, let's meet. No, they don't want to meet. They want to save face and give the appearance that they're willing to meet.
Yeah.
Because how foolish would I have been to go somewhere at 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you one other thing I learned. Okay. One other thing I learned is this: the car, okay, the car, right, that you drive in is the worst thing ever when it comes to getting killed. You are basically
Yeah.
locked in. It's like, you're in like a phone booth, basically.
Yeah.
And anybody, okay, from the early 90s living on the West Coast, the car was the worst place. You always got it in the car because there's nowhere to move, there's nowhere to
You
go.
can't run. You can't get. Yeah.
So I put myself in a bad spot pulling up in a car at 3 in the morning. I could have got myself hurt.
Yeah.
And what would it all be because? Because I got to prove to people on YouTube that I'm tough? I was looking at it like it was a perceived threat. And it's like, if Mike threatens me, if BK's threatening me, well, I'm not going to say he's fake, like he's lying about it. I'm going to think he's got an issue. And sure enough, he lives right near me. So it's very possible for him to, that's just how it is. And I know he thinks the same way because we talk. In Staten Island, it's a very different thing. The talking like that normally doesn't just end it. It's like, okay, it might not happen today, tomorrow, but we're going to have to deal with this.
Somewhere down the line,
it's just going to be a problem. It's just, and, if you're used to handling situations that way, when someone on YouTube does it, but now I've learned that it's all for entertainment.
Views. It's for views. It's for
You know,
views.
I mean, I didn't think, I guess, in this genre, I guess I got to be one of the, one of the fakest tough guys on here because, like, the way he was talking was almost like, like I mean, I know if I met him, what's he gonna do? He's gonna fight me. He's gonna what? Punch me in my face? Okay. Well, if he did that, something would happen to him. Now, I know I would never go to the cops. Never in a million years. I would just take my ass whooping. I can't say that about these guys.
Yeah.
They've proven time and time again. I mean, I almost the MRE thing. I really feel bad that he even has. You know what? That he has to deal with this because it's such bullshit. The whole
Yeah.
rat thing and everything. It's like, come on. If I was him, I probably wouldn't even acknowledge it because it's like, like this dude. He got so bent out of shape because I said, he asked him for his phone number. It's like, all right, you got
that's so funny too. Like you've broken my balls worse than that before. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
Steven, remember Steven?
Yeah.
Steven, I was worried that at some point he was gonna put something in my drink when we went out and try to like take me out. You know what I mean? Like
you used to give him so much shit.
And people have been unmerciful to me. Like my older buddies, oh my God. They go forget about it, man, the way they talk. To this day still.
It's just how you grew up.
I text my friends before I even say, hey, what up? I'm like clowning them about something. Like I'm just saying something stupid. It's just that, I mean,
these are sensitive dudes we're talking about. You know what I mean? All these YouTubers very sensitive. Then you add the views, then you add the chats, jaying them up as well. So this guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a pussy. He's a pussy. But like I said, his chat put the battery in his back, so he had to say something about you. You know what I mean?
And truthfully, if you listen to him, sometimes I gotta think like he just, to me, he doesn't seem. I don't understand like the people that look at these shows about like wise guys and this and that.
Mafia
I don't
history.
understand like do the people listening to it think like do they think like he's got like inside information, like he's hanging with them and they're like he knows about it?
Some do. If you have a look at the comments, like with Chaz when he did the interview with Jimmy Calandra, you like these people that are into the mob stuff. Like, look, I'm not a street guy, but I know a lot of these guys are squares. You know what I mean? They love this stuff. They've never broken the law. They love watching it in movies and stuff like that. So when they see these channels, they love it. That's even with Piggy in the beginning, that's why people started watching, because they thought it was going to be about mob stuff, which I don't think he's had any mob stuff on for over a year, to be honest, unless they're rats.
Because when I listen to it, it's almost like there's no new information coming out.
Yeah. See, our little Angel said, they say he's a rat and also he's on a government watch list. So which one is it? You know what I mean? Like they would come up with 3-4 different narratives.
Right. And if he wasn't a rat, and like, who did he get thrown in jail? Like who did he testify against? Who did he put in jail? Do you really? Everybody thinks like CI, confidential informant. Yeah. How confidential is a confidential informant in this day and age? If you live in this neighborhood and you're talking to the cops, everybody knows. Thank you, Ra-Ra.
someone would have come out as well.
That's
If he
the
put
whole
someone
thing.
away, someone
Like,
would have come out and said
yeah,
something. A lot of people watch YouTube,
thank you.
so
It's discovery. Yeah.
and it's
Yes,
been what, eight,
exactly.
9 months since they started saying that shit, since they doxed him, and no receipts,
Because
none whatsoever.
he's the thorn in their side, and they know that if he was gone, Emery, if he took they'd have a lot easier time. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like a real rock in their shoe. Like he's just like I gotta
Oh,
get
they
rid of.
can't
I mean,
sleep
he'll
because
do
of
anything.
they can't sleep because of him. Like, have a look at the comments with that Chaz video. Like, so many of MRE's people are there, just like, what are you doing, having platforming this guy? You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the other thing that I would ask. Okay,
Mm.
who is more likely to be a rat or a turncoat? Someone that all their friends are turncoats, or someone who doesn't have any friends that are turncoats? Which one is going to be more likely to be the informant?
That's an obvious answer. You know, it's an obvious answer.
Hands down, I'm going with the guy at that has all these people around him.
The rat squad around him. Yeah,
Angel's doing a show tonight at 8:30. That's cool.
cool.
What's up,
From home, I'll
Estes?
flip it.
I got a message from someone. You know Andrea Fatali, do you? You know him?
Oh yeah, Andrea, yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
he's
I
a good
guess he
guy.
lives in Hungary.
I
Jeez.
guess so. That's what he says. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not from Hungary because I'm always hungry. It's like right now I'm hungry. That's why I really stopped doing YouTube because I couldn't eat on the show.
That's
You
right.
know
I
what I
remember
mean?
Joey Snacks back in the day.
Yeah, Joey Snacks, exactly.
Joey
But look at what
Sneakers, Joey
happened to Joey
Snacks.
Snacks. Yeah. Look at what happened to Joey Stacks. He lost his toe, he lost his foot, he lost his girl, he lost his house, he lost his money, he lost his hair, he lost his job. I lost everything. YouTube has ruined me. That's what people say. YouTube is ruined.
YouTube destroyed. That's why you're still here. It destroyed your life.
And you know what? Lauren, oh my God, let me tell you something. I swear to God, a man would love to be friends with her.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me on that one.
She
I'm
to be
lucky
honest, I
enough.
call her sis, but she's more like my brother. To be honest, she kind of acts more like my brother in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she's a loyal person.
She's everything is advertised. And I'm lucky to have her in my corner.
Yeah.
Because I got to be honest with you. I did this stream today, but I had to call her 183 times to get it started. Do this, do that, push this, log in, that, the whole thing. So
she's an OG when it comes to this YouTube thing. Like even like when I had my first stream, she came on just giving me some advice. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
yeah.
Now it's good to have her in your corner.
Yep.
Both,
and who else I have in my corner that I really, BKU, there's a million people, but this young lady right here, I like that.
Angel's cool. Angel's cool. I like Angel.
I
try and catch her when I can.
Because one thing that I understand about like her and her family, and you could see it, it's a respect factor. It's like if you treat someone with respect, they're gonna give it back to you.
You're gonna receive,
and like that's the thing about like her dad that people don't understand about it is, what he was involved with. He was like as stand up could be. And
Yeah.
I hate when people try to like change the narrative
Change
and
history and
say,
the narrative.
right, like, you know, like clearly on tapes, I heard him say, for Christ's sakes, I love you more than I love myself.
I've
I
heard
know
that
I'm
one.
going to jail. I know I'm going to
Yeah.
jail. I want to keep you out of jail.
That
He
shows a
said
lot.
that out of his own mouth. Now, how could you say that he wanted them to be thrown under the bus and he wanted this guy to take the fall?
That I don't think anyone believes that. Even if you're not a mafia historian, I don't think anyone believes that. He would have opened his mouth. He would have opened his mouth. He refused to say anything. I heard that one as well, where he was like, "I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you going to jail," which says a lot.
I'm not saying I know a lot of guys, street guys, but I know some. And even to this day, no one has anything bad to say about him.
Yeah.
No one. Like I know my friend John Conti from Vegas. He knew John very well.
But look at the
Yes.
people
John
who do
Conti from
talk.
Harlem. He knew him. He knew him well.
But look at the
He
people who
wasn't with
do
that
talk
crew.
shit.
I would talk to him. John, because my friend John Conti, he was a gambler.
Hmm.
So him and John, right away, F Sammy, he's a piece of shit. We should have known that from the beginning. I mean, the stuff that he was saying, like, it was just, and that's why he really didn't like guys from Brooklyn, John, when I was saying that he
Right.
hated people from Brooklyn, because a lot of them at that time in the mid 90s were flipping, they would just, and,
Mainly Brooklyn dudes were flipping.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you look at, a lot of them, like, I know, well, Sammy Gravano, I mean, his crew, Mikey Scars wasn't in his crew, but he was affiliated with him.
Yeah.
Frankie Fat, Joey D'Angelo, other guys too that were, had the badge. They flipped too. I can't think right now, but that was, it was a terrible time in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
And, I guess, he did it the best. Gotti Sr., I mean,
I think the people who talk shit about him, look at their agenda. I've only ever heard 3 or 4 people, and it's been in this community, along with Gravano, IBS, and the other idiots.
yeah, and they're all,
who had a poster on the back of his wall while he's disrespecting his daughter, John Gotti's. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's what's crazy about it is you liked him 2-3 years ago. What new information did you get about him that now makes you despise him?
Yeah, what changed your opinion?
Because you don't like his daughter?
Yeah.
So you hate him now?
Yeah.
That to me doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
He put himself in a hole, to be honest, because he already looked stupid fighting with her while having the picture there. So I guess maybe he had to commit and follow through. Either way, he looks stupid. He looks like a hypocrite. Well, he is a hypocrite.
I would love to see. I thought he kept the picture up because it was happens when you smoke in a room. Is like the buildup, like the nicotine
discolor,
that was probably on that wall. When you take the picture off, it's going to be like a two-tone wall.
A white, big white mark in the,
Yeah. Right. Now he's got a picture of Muhammad Ali.
Oh, Muhammad Ali's probably spinning in his grave.
The King of Mob, they never talk about the mob. Come with some new shit. Come with some new information. All these guys, the same thing.
Yesterday was obvious. Was pretty obvious. He was leeching off MRE's show yesterday. I think he's getting more and more desperate now. I heard them crying about the super chats and this and that. I was like,
It's a,
at least
it's
lie.
a
You know what?
fight.
I would at least lie. If I was that upset, like broke Don, whatever he is, I would even lie about it. Like he was so obvious, like he was gonna cry. How come they get super chats? And did you hear what he said? Oh, they're gonna miss us. It's like he took the line from the John Gotti John Gotti movie.
Yeah.
He's like,
Right.
you watch it. They're gonna watch reruns of Friends.
Right.
I don't watch Friends, but Friends is one of the most popular shows. You're comparing your little channel to one of the most popular shows. You know, like he's Howard Stern or some shit.
Okay. How about this? Okay. Here's a question. Let's say you needed a partner to commit an illegal act. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, forget if you like the person, if you hate him, just based on what you know. Who would you rather commit a crime with? MRE or IBS?
Well, I know MRE won't snitch on me. I know he won't, you know what I mean? So
IBS.
easy.
Wait a minute. IBS. If you guys got arrested, what would you do?
Of
Who would
course.
you trust?
I
would
was
you want
thinking
in your
as well, just the fact that he's friends with Calandra. I'm like, all right, if you and Calandra, I mean, if IBS and Calandra get into trouble together, what do you think's gonna happen? You think he's gonna back IBS? You want to be friends with someone like that? Okay.
That's why with the informants, you can't even take them seriously because, like, when they threaten you, because, what are they going to do? What is he going to do? He's going to put you in the hospital? Like, he's a cop.
You can't win with a.
I mean, would you want to get into a beef with them? Like, the odds are, whatever happens, you're probably going to wind up in jail. Even if you didn't do anything, you're going to wind up in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys will put
their handlers will help them. Even if they do have the balls to do something, they won't get into any shit. Their handlers will help them. Look at how Gravano embarrassed the government. They let him go for all that shit. What does he do? He starts selling E. Do you know what I mean? Do you know they gave him money for plastic surgery? You know?
And still will tell you he's not a drug dealer. George Gabriel, his FBI handler, said it. He said, you ask Sammy right now, he'll tell you he wasn't a drug dealer. Gabriel was like, you were not a drug dealer. You were arrested and convicted for selling drugs. They laughed about it. To me, that's crazy.
That's insane. That's insane.
I mean, could you imagine killing 19 people? You get 5 years because you put Gotti in jail, okay? Yeah. But then you go out and commit more crimes. He should have been under the jail. DP,
he should be in now. He should be in now. Yeah.
He should not have been let out.
Can you imagine if you or I did that?
And the best part is, what makes me sick about certain people is they hate Gotti. They testified against him. They would, but because they use Gotti's name to make money. So now you just like you ratted him out. You hate him. He's a lowlife. If you take Gotti's name out of the equation, you want to listen to Mikey Scars? You want to listen to Samuel?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Bingo, Carol. Alan Kaiser. How the hell on God's earth did that dude get away with that?
Yeah. Shout out to Joy too. She drops by to say hi. She's really nice.
So now you wanted Gotti so bad that Sammy has the blood of an innocent person on his hands, and you're willing, because honestly, all those guys, DB, this guy, that guy, they were this, they were that, they were a junkie, they were a lowlife, they were a killer, they did this, they did that. Okay, so you could say, well, we're just killing it's just guys killing other guys. You know, why is it? I mean, but
They're all in the life. Yeah, I get it.
how could he admit to that and he didn't get it? Nothing happened.
Government was desperate for Gotti. The government was willing to. Sammy could have killed 3, 4, 5 kids. I'm sure it would have been the same thing. They just wanted Gotti. That's what
And
it
then
seems.
shout out to Dom and We Push Back. Thank you for the
Dom's
hats.
cool. I like
Thank you
Dom.
for all the support. We love you. Could you
Dom's cool.
imagine that 4 people got sent away for life based on the testimony of Frank Pasqua the Eighth, whatever it is?
Yeah.
What jury would believe that? What jury would believe that person?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
That person. Yeah, you're
But it's
putting
also the
people in jail life.
prosecution, how they make
Not-
them look. I remember hearing Angel mentioning, I can't remember the number, but how much money they gave John Alite to fix his teeth, just so that he would look good in court to testify against her brother. That's ridiculous, bro.
Did you see his
I need my
grill?
teeth
Did you
fixed.
see
Give
his
me money to
grill
fix my teeth.
before?
Yeah.
Did you
It was
see
a train.
his
It
grill?
was a train wreck, bro. There was ones this way, ones that way.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
but just
another one. I
yeah.
think when I hear the stories, I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my god,
Like,
I saw the
holy
Netflix one.
shit. Like, he's John Gotti's hitman. Like, you.
But these
If someone,
journalists,
if the guy reporter I was next to was saying that on TV, I'd be kicking him under the chair. Like, what? Like, I would think he's like making a joke about it.
you're embarrassing yourself. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Don't they do research?
Who in their right mind would believe? Another thing he said was, he said, and this is all alleged, when Gotti was in charge, he sent John Alite to go talk to the old man Joe Gallo, who was the consig, who was Paul's number 3 in Queens, sent Alite to tell him, you're out. You're demoted.
So they're gonna get an Albanian kid to go and tell a maid guy,
No, not just a maid guy.
a consigliere that is demoted.
Right.
Okay.
Now, here's the hypothetical. What would have happened if that old man said, what? Took his hand and smacked the shit out of Alite. Was Alite going to put his hands on that dude? Alite couldn't do anything.
No.
Because a boss, basically, you're going to put your hands on a boss?
No, you can't. No.
Like, what would be the, like, do you understand what he was in control of, John? People don't get it. Alite.
Yeah.
Hit me. You understand some of the people he had around him at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alite was the best. He was the number one.
It's almost, you know.
He taught Roy DeMeo. He taught, Tommy Karate. He's, the guy's a joke.
And look, trust me, if you could walk around the streets and they knew you were with John's people, not too many people were going to mess with you. You could get away with some things. So I believe him when he says, he did certain things, but some of the other stuff, now you're just like...
It's bullshit. A lot of it's
you're
bullshit.
just trying to insult people, like their intelligence. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed 3 people at his house and buried them in a lake and did. I mean, it's like, where does this stuff come from?
Even that Tom, and but Tom was doing an interview with him, and like he made out like it was Scarface. He had 5, 6 people at his house. He shot one, shot another, just like these crazy stories. And I'm like, don't these journalists? I don't mean Tom. I mean like the one on Netflix and all that. Don't they do some research, some type of research? Because just me, I'm a nobody. Just by watching 1 or 2 documentaries, I can already see his contradictions with some of the stuff that he's been saying.
Albanian blood. Now, back in when he was around those guys, the last thing he wanted to be known as was Albanian blood. Guaranteed. No. He didn't like, he was Johnny Aletto. Okay? Like, you know, if he was a proud Albanian, he would have been like, I'm John Alite, the Albanian.
Yeah.
No.
Not a letter.
No.
Sounding
It's like
Italian.
I look at Alite, he's like the Chuck Norris of the mob, like, like, yeah, man. Well, you know what? John Sr. arranged this person to kill this person, but realistically, John Sr. was taking orders from Johnny Alite. That's what this whole thing is. Like, like he was like
Chuck Norris beat
like,
Bruce Lee. Yeah.
Right. Like the Castellano thing. Like, yeah, I knew about it. Yeah, I knew about it. Everybody knew about it. Like, what? Like,
Come on,
like
man.
he was in the inner circle. So,
No.
and you know what? He's milked it. He's made money off of it. Great, but come on, man. You lied your whole life. It just doesn't end. I mean, if you're doing something for your whole life, it's going to be hard to change it. You're just going to be a liar.
You got to keep up with it. You got see. Look, I'm not going to say I don't lie because I'm a good guy. I've tried lying. It's just my memory's not good. If you lie, you got to keep up with it and keep up with it.
Right.
So,
like someone says, he was saying he wanted to box John Jr. Now, I got to be honest with you. I honestly would think, looking at John Jr. next to him, that John Jr. would fucking stomp a hole in his ass. Like,
he
serious.
looks like a solid boy. Yeah, he looks like a solid guy.
But he is this street fighter. So, I mean, it's sad what people do for views and money. And that's what it comes down to. But, that guy that was talking shit last weekend, thank you, because, I have a very piss poor channel, and I'm trying to, get some more people to know who I am. Like who's gay eighth,
That's why I was happy MB came. So I'm like, I was gonna say, sorry, Joey, I'm not as good looking or charming as her, so I can't bring in the views today.
Do I have a Pekingese face? I mean, you could say that I look like you know what my friend used to the Count from Sesame Street. I used to look like the Count. Do you remember the Count? The purple dude.
Number 1, 2.
Right, exactly. That was me. Okay.
To be honest, I can't say that.
Pekingese face. And what I did was I actually looked up a Pekingese, and it's not even like
not even close.
So there you go. Look at this. That's all they're doing, Angel. They use your family name to make money. That's it. That's what they do. They use your family name to make money, and it's really despicable at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you did what you did. Go hide under a rock. You know what I mean? Go do what you got to do. Go give speeches, but you come on YouTube like and it just. It's like it appalls me when these guys do that. Like, man, you really are trying to make money off this dude.
Yeah.
Like man, he, you hate the guy. And the best is when you listen to some people, I mean, it's like they contradict one another all the time. That's how you know, like, a guy's not a street guy if he loves all these guys, because they hate each other. They really do hate each other. I'm telling you, if you're from a different, sometimes people love certain people, But when push comes to shove, the guys that are in the streets, in the trenches, they always got beefs with the other guy. That's why, you got to get permission to kill someone, because if that wasn't in place, they'd just be killing each other every 2 minutes.
It's to have some boundaries. And New York is so big too. It's something I'm starting to learn just through the channels. Like people from, I don't know, Queens don't like, I don't know, Manhattan. I don't know. I'm just using you know what I mean? A bullshit example, but you know what I mean.
Guys like other guys, but for the majority of the time, they really, really don't.
New York's competitive.
It's like petty things. It's like not going to say like high school, but like the guy, there's always a beef. It's just, you're dealing with a lot of money. You're dealing with,
and Italians by nature, we're a bit testadura by nature anyway. You know what I mean? So you can imagine Italian street guys in New York. My God.
Yeah. And the Sicilian guys, like, I don't know. I mean, they don't really get along with the Italian guys, or they have a different viewpoint on them. Like back in the day, it was
boat ones. Yeah,
back in the day, it was a Sicilian thing.
Then it changed. They call them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a bad word. I'm half Sicilian anyway, half Napolitano, so I can say it.
Yeah, my grandfather was. Both of them were, and one of them was as black as night. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather was like that. He looked Egyptian or Sicilian, looked Egyptian or Arab or something like that. Yeah. Probably why you look a bit Puerto Rican, where you got a bit of a Latino sort of look.
Yeah, I got that. It's like I got the Puerto Rican Pekingese look. That dude, man, I'm gonna send you the picture.
Yeah, send me. I was like, where's the Pekingese picture? Send it to me.
And let me tell you, man, it's like, he's right. I wouldn't say it to his face. I'd be cringing if I'd seen his face. Really. I'd be like scared to death. But reach out, get in touch with me. We'll work it out, my friend. We'll handle this like they do in MobTube. You know what I mean? I'll go to my guy and he'll reach out to your guy. And then, we'll go sit down, we'll shake hands, we'll break bread. And you could tell me about, Ninth and Catherine and all your guys. And you could tell me about this and who I'm messing with. And, we'll come to an agreement, Because in MobTube, you're a MobTube member. Can't put your hands on another MobTube member.
You need permission. You need permission for that, unless you speak to the Don.
Yep.
So, that's funny shit.
We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes, and I am hungry.
Time flies.
Like I said. Thank you for coming on.
Here.
Thank you. I said what I have to say. I really am not gonna. Well, no, I'm gonna continue talking about it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not gonna be like, like a whole thing. It's just gonna be. I'm gonna be.
Every once in a while,
you know what I mean? Right.
Give him a little smack once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I get it.
Like I might do a little skit and a little role playing. You know what I mean? If someone shows me, I'll have some guy come on and show me his, his thing, and I'll say, "Hey, can I get your number?" You know what I mean? Like like Addie straight face respond to that like you're lying. I didn't do that. Like, yeah, I know you didn't do it, you idiot. It's a freaking joke, you schmuck. Like, oh, it's misinformation. He's lying. He's a liar. Like, no, it's a joke. Normally, when people joke, it's like a joke. You know what I mean? Like, like I do it all the time. Like, oh, you went on a date last night? Yeah. What was his name? You know what I mean?
You've done that with me.
Exactly. Right. Like I tell people, hey, you remember your first blowjob? Yeah. You still got that taste in your mouth? I mean, it's like joking.
Yeah, I think it's a New York thing as well. You know, it's just your personality. You know,
Right.
but I don't think he really gave a shit. I think,
No,
like
it
I
was-
said, it's for to save face because he's not
Yeah.
going to show it on his own channel. Seriously, if you put something embarrassing up about me, I'm not going to put it on my channel.
Yes.
If I'm asking you to take it down, I'm not going to show anyone. I want it
Yeah.
deleted from the internet. You know?
Yeah, he was you know, doing it for his buddy. You know what I mean? He wanted to show his buddy
Well,
loyalty. Like, yeah, I
he
hate that
mentioned
dude.
IBS. I didn't know that him and IBS were like that. So
Oh yeah, him and IBS. Yeah, man.
makes sense now.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
months ago, I remember how we would like kiss IBS's ass. Oh yeah. Oh, he would kiss IBS's ass, and it's like, what? Oh, thank you, King. That's very nice of you. Actually, guys, I got to be honest with you. I'm being shaken down right now by a young lady. And she wants me to wire her money.
Come on, she's in
And
Disneyland. Let her have fun.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. She's a beautiful young girl, and Uncle Joey tries to give her what she wants. So she has it coming from all directions because she's shaking her mom down, me, and anyone else. So be careful. Those
Clever girl.
girls are like, you know, when they're like 10, 11, 12, 13 in that range.
They're learning already. They're learning.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
they start to realize that men are pretty simple and we're stupid. It's very easy to get it over us. They know.
The other thing is, I could imagine what peer pressure does nowadays. This is serious with kids.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Like, you know, you got to have, I mean, if you have effed up shoes, you know,
and I've heard American high schools, because I've worked with a few Americans. It's brutal, bro. If you don't have the Jordans or this or that, and you've got the fake Jordans, forget it. Your social life is not non-existent. You know what I mean? So here it's a bit more chilled out. You know, like the jocks and the nerds, you can hang out. But I know America's very either cool or not. So
right.
Especially for young girls too. You know, there's going to be a lot of pressure for young girls.
Like Anthony Tadaro, Joey Toes, let Uncle Tadaro hold something. Okay. Maybe. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to see, I would have to, before I gave you the money, I would have to see how easy it would be to put my 9 toes up your ass. Okay. And once that happens, then we could talk about money. Because if I put my toes up your ass, you'll be asking me for my phone number. You won't be asking for money. You'll be giving me money. Thank you. Because I give pleasure. Yes, certain areas. That was another thing. The gear. Oh, my God. How do you wear fake polo? Like, come on. Try to pawn that shit off. My wardrobe is embarrassing, okay? I mean it. My wardrobe is so embarrassing. I feel like shit. I really do. Because I have so many clothes and I really don't wear a lot of them. And like it's all name brand stuff. And you know, you look, I could sell it to you. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I mean, I'll sell you some stuff. Because what happened was, so I'm a size 13. You guys, okay, I'm a 13. But I'm only a 13 on my left foot. Since I got my toes hacked off, I'm like a 9.5 on the other foot. So now what am I going to do when I go buy sneakers? Oh, give me a 13 left and a 9 right?
And a 9 for the
no. So.
See, he needs to watch this, how you can laugh about it.
I got to figure out. The thing is, I saw this one thing. It was the sock, okay, that goes over a person. It has toes on the end of the sock, like it's actual. It looks like a prosthetic.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, that could be it. Yeah, I could do that.
I found it. I
And,
found it.
I mean, think about it, okay? Like, have you ever seen people's feet as they get older?
Yeah.
You know? What?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about women, men
Yeah.
that have worked, that wore boots, that played basketball. I mean, I effed up my feet.
Concreters and labor.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever seen what an old man's toes look like?
They look like
Honestly,
concrete.
I'm happy to get my toes cut off. I want to get my other toes cut off because if I'm going to look like that in 20, 30 years, hell no. My shit will be like this. I'll be like, hammer
Yeah.
toe. You got the
You'd be like
bunions
an
on the side. The foot
eagle.
going this way. It's like, wait a minute now. Toes are very overrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't
Like
need toes.
I've had my fair share of women in life, okay? And I got to be honest with you. I don't think any of them like me for my feet. Thank God. I mean, thank
Oh
God,
no.
because seriously, I would be if women like men because of their feet. Oh my God!
I'd be screwed. I'd be a virgin still.
You want to see feet? Look at Shaquille O'Neal's toes. Oh my God!
I can imagine.
Oh, forget it. Even LeBron James. I got a picture of his toes. One of them goes like completely to the right. The other, I mean, so who really needs?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sure there's some beautiful women in the chat. Okay, there is. Let's see who's girl that's in the chat. Lori, my love, is in the chat. Angel's in the chat. Who's another good-looking girl that's in the chat? Finn
Carol.
Freak's in the chat. He's
Carol
okay.
B.
If you look at me, okay, I got a peek in his face, but honestly, okay, tell the truth. Would it be because of my feet? I gotta ask women this. I really need to ask them. I really do. I really, really do. I gotta be honest with you. I do not like showing my feet off. I just, for some reason, I wear flip-flops with socks on. Okay.
Same. I'm like that too. Same.
Right? Like I'm
I
just
don't wanna
not
scare
comfortable,
people.
and I mean, so yeah.
I don't want to scare people, so I'd put socks on.
Look, Finn Freak's my buddy. Okay, Finn Freak is like one of my homies. Okay,
Yeah.
he likes me, Finn Freak. He never said nothing about toes. He likes me because of my face.
I was going to ask, when's the last time a girl said Joey? I love those toes. That's why I'm with you. You know, those toes.
Yeah. I mean, the last time, no one has never said anything about my toes. Now, they said that I have a face for radio, whatever that means, but they've never really talked about my toes. And so that's why it's like, all right, well, if you got to lose something, you might as well lose your toe, right?
But
mean,
you know what? That joke's getting old too. Whenever someone wants to talk shit about you, it's Joey nine toe. It's getting old.
Some guys that are on here that lost their what. I'd rather keep that and
yeah. Yeah, I can mention a few.
Yeah. But
Yankees is like Jerry don't have much of anything. Thanks, Yankees.
Yeah.
He's another corporate.
Okay. There you go. There's my guy right there. Yankees for life.
Yankees.
You know me since I was a little young pup on YouTube. My first day. Is Bay 8th the bad guy? Come on. Is Bay 8th a troublemaker? Finn Freak has never said anything bad about my toes now. And I got to be honest with you. I think it's like poor class for a man to talk about another man's toes. It's just
that's a bit
you just don't no
suspicious.
You just don't do that. Do you do that? Like, I don't know, like women's feet. Oh, I like women's feet. Oh, they're beautiful.
Women have nice feet though. That's different.
But like, oh man, you know what, Jerry? Man, you got some nice toes.
I'd be a bit creeped out. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. But look at Shaquille O'Neal's feet. Look at LeBron James. Someone said James Harden. And tell me after looking at that you want to have your toes.
It's like take them.
We learned a
I
lot
want to
today.
get new teeth. I want to lose my teeth to get. You see all these old people with perfect teeth. I want to lose my teeth.
What I'm
Get them
going through right now.
A-light implants.
What I'm going through right now, you don't wish on your enemy. The implants that I'm getting, I'm telling you right now, it's like, oh, do you want to buy like a second house? Or you want
Yeah,
implants?
they're expensive. Yeah, like one tooth is. Yeah, I know.
5 implants, 27,000.
I was about to say 15 to 20. Yeah, I was about to guess that. 5
And,
implants,
yeah,
20,000.
and it's like a 6-month period. It's unbelievable because the gums have to heal.
Yeah.
You
They have to do like one out of.
See, what I was doing was I hated the dentist.
Same.
I would go to the dentist, but if there was an issue, rather than have a root canal or like, get a cavity filled,
Filling. Yeah.
you let it wait and it gets worse because we hate the dentist, right?
Yeah.
And you get older and you start getting teeth pulled. They don't tell you like, yo, you're gonna have issues down the line because the teeth that are in there, you know what I mean, they hold each other in place. So if there's
Like
you're missing
a
teeth
fence.
over here or whatever,
It's like a fence, pretty much. Once one piece comes off, the others start to. Yeah.
then what happens is you start losing bone in your jaw, or like when there isn't a tooth there. So
Your
then
gums recede.
they got to put
Yeah.
donor bone. What's up, Oliver? And
So you see those people, the junkies with no teeth, and their face
yeah,
is all.
it's crazy how they do it though.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like with the
Seen Joel
metal in the
Santana.
mouth. What?
From Dipset, Joel Santana.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see, because he was on Lean and
Yeah.
Perks. He had all this. Even with the veneers, you can still tell by the way he speaks that.
Yep.
That junkie sort
he
of,
does talk weird. Yep, he does talk weird. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Like his speech is a little messed up. Yeah, the toe talk. Yeah, Vinny was supposed to buy me lunch today. He must have lost this. He must have lost on the All-Star game last night. You see that All-Star game? Jason Tatum had 55 points. Yep.
How did you do with the Super Bowl? Was it Super Bowl?
Super Bowl?
Did you win?
Okay, my brother calls me from Vegas. My brother is the worst gambler on 2 feet. Like the worst. His old man was bad. He's bad. And I'm being 110% honest with you. I love my brother, but every time it's the opposite. It's always he can't pick his nose, okay? He can't catch a cold, okay? He can't pick anything, okay? And I was saying to myself, all right, Philly's going to win. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on eBay and I'm going to buy more Jalen Hurts rookie cards. And I'm going to buy some Kenneth Gainwell rookie cards. And I'm going to buy a Jason Kelce, because when they win the Super Bowl,
price will go. Yeah.
I'm thinking, but Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. My brother calls me. He's like, hey, I'm at the casino. You want to put some money in the game? I'm like, well, what's the spread? There was -1. Philadelphia was -1, and it was over 51 points. I'm like, give me Philadelphia and over. I said, but wait, who do you like, Matt? He said Philadelphia and over. On my grandmother, on my head, when he told me that, I said, no, don't place the bet.
Yeah, yeah. The opposite
enough,
of whatever.
they lost
Yeah, I
their
believe
bet.
it.
Seriously,
And
that's a true story.
so, wait, what was the result then? What was the result?
The result was they lost 3 points.
Oh, then.
But it was over. They scored like 73 points, so it was over. But Philadelphia was -1. They lost outright. So,
Okay.
so I would have lost, and I would.
Okay.
It was.
Your
I was going to
instincts,
put
your
$100.
instincts
It
kicked in.
wasn't like nothing major. I swear, he's the worst. I'm telling you. Every time we bet, we lose. Every time. And he lives
Yeah,
in
some
Vegas,
people are
so
like
think
that
about
with
that.
gambling. So I should have gambled on the World Cup. I actually
Vegas is the
asked
worst.
Rat Trap City.
Vegas
I
is
even
the
guessed
worst
the
place.
2 teams that would make it and the winner. I should have bet on that.
Vegas, what's crazy about Vegas is it's very, very difficult to live because, like, everything revolves around casinos. Like, when you're hanging out, you go to a casino. If you live there, I mean, you might not go to certain casinos on the strip, but you go to, casinos that are in different areas or whatever. So you're always around the casino. So now let's say you got like $40 to your name, you know what I mean? And you're walking through a casino. You're like, shit, man, let me sit down at this table. I could turn this 40 into 100 and I'm straight. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I have $20. Let me turn 20 into 100. The problem is you can do that whenever you want. So whenever you have $30, you want to make money, gamble. So you get up to 100, you're like, screw that, I'm not walking away, and you wind up losing that 100 back. Then you're borrowing from your friends, you lose that. And then it's even worse if you have money and you go to a casino, because then you're like, I'm going to play $30. I have $200 on me. Let me play $60.
Yeah.
You lose 60. You're like, wait a minute, man, I just lost $60. I got to get that back. You're running cold.
Another
and you're
60.
pushing and you lose everything.
Yeah.
And that was me in Vegas. I used to like to play blackjack.
Okay.
And we like this game called Pai Gow Poker. Pai Gow is, if you have a little bit of money, Pai Gow is good to play. Because the dealer, you have 2 cards up and you have cards on top and the bottom. So if you have 2 cards on top, in order to win, you have to beat the dealer's 2 top cards, but the cards on the bottom also. A lot of times you might beat the dealer's 1 top card, but they beat you on the bottom 5.
All right.
And so it's a push.
Yeah.
So you don't lose. Right. Tadaro knows. Pai Gow was slow death. Exactly. But what's good about that is, free drinks. So if you're at the tables,
they all do that. That's to keep you there. That's just to keep.
And you just, like you start.
And then the more drunk you are, the more you're gonna start putting.
You're done.
Yeah, it's part of the plan. It's part of the plan.
If you start losing, I mean, there's been times where I've had some bad times in Vegas. It's,
See, I'd be too tempted. I couldn't live in Vegas. I went through a little phase where I was enjoying gambling a bit. And thing is, you only remember what you win. You can win like 1,000, whatever. You don't think about the other 1,000 that you put in yesterday or a few hours earlier to get. Maybe you've broken even, but in your mind, yeah, I've won.
You can't. That's the thing. I tell people, I'm like, you got to understand that if they're going to keep building casinos, they're building more and more casinos because they're generating more money.
They're winning.
If you were winning, do you think they'd be building these casinos? There'd be less and less casinos.
Exactly.
You have no chance of winning. That's the problem.
Well, it's designed for you to lose. There's one guy, I forgot his name.
There's the human factor.
Yeah, that's it.
The human factor is when you're playing blackjack, for example, they got to hit a soft 17. And, they've what a dealer what they hit on and what they stand on, it never changes. 12-17, they got to take it. Okay. Now, with you make decisions now. You know, if you have 16 and the dealer has a king showing, you probably got 12. The odds are he probably has another king. He has more than 12 under there, right? So you take a hit.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the dealers, they have one thing they do. It's the same. They never, you're the person who's guessing. So that, the chances of you winning, the best chances you have of winning, I'm pretty sure, is craps, which is a no chance of winning, but it's a higher percentage chance of winning than like blackjack.
Yeah.
And my old man thought he had a system to
My
like how to
stepdad
win
thought
at
that
craps.
too.
Like he thought he was like the man. Like, he would go there every night, like it was work for a couple of hours, and he's like, you got to be disciplined. You got to go in there. If you go in there with 100, when you double that money, you
Get out.
leave. You
Get
got to
out of
be
there.
disciplined. You can't
Yeah.
keep, you can't say I'm up 100 and keep going, right?
Yeah.
He had this system down pat, set. Want to know what happened? We never had anything. We never won. So,
Yeah.
but he would bet on everything. Cockroaches running up the wall. Like, if it rains, the drops come down the car. Like
Which one's gonna come? Which one's gonna come down first?
Everything,
Yeah.
yeah. Like hockey. Like he would bet hockey. Never picked up a hockey stick in his life. Never knew anything about. Couldn't even tell you what the names of the teams were. But he bet hockey.
Yeah. As long as gambling's involved. Yeah.
Anything.
It's a rush, I think. It's like an adrenaline thing, I've noticed.
That's what the cards are. That's what buying cards are. Like
But that's different though. You're a sports fan as well.
But it's a gamble. Okay. And what I'm saying is, like, I got a pack. Man, something good could be in there. And there's excitement. You know what I mean? Like it's a serious bug. Lauren caught the bug. She loves cards.
Yeah, I've noticed now she likes the cards. She's got some soccer ones as well.
Soccer, wrestling, garbage pail kids, basketball, baseball, football. She got hockey now. I mean, that's the difference. So what I'm saying is, people don't want to listen to this show because I'm not talking about people or whatever. That's great. But what I can do is talk to you about something that you might be able to make money on, because the bottom line is this. If I don't have anything, I got those cards, and those cards they turn into money.
Yeah,
it's real easy to turn it into money.
Yeah.
1986 Topps football. That's actually a pretty good set. I have that set. That has the Jerry Rice rookie in it. Steve Young rookie. The card's like green. I just like the design of it. Yeah, 86. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, I'm
I've got to
into.
find one of my upper deck cards that I want to show you. I reckon you might know the price of it. It's in one of those hard plastic things with it's got like the screws in each corner, and it's a Italian player. The same year he was Player of the Year. Hologram and upper deck. And upper deck was the shit back then. Upper
Soccer?
Deck, 94. It's from 93, 94, but I've got to find it. Because I used to get remember the book, the Beckett book back in the day, which had all the prices on the cards.
So now Beckett's online now.
I thought so.
I have the Beckett app. So if you give me the card number and the name.
Yeah, when I find that, I'll send you a message. I'm just curious. I don't want to sell it. I love that.
Do you have eBay?
No. What do you mean? Like, do I go on eBay?
Yeah.
No.
You guys don't deal with eBay?
Oh yeah, like we have eBay, but I've never gone on eBay.
Well, the reason why is that's good to find out prices of cards. because you could go on eBay and type in the card and it'll tell you what people are selling it for. And that also can give you an idea of like, okay, well, I got this card. Oh, okay, and it'll even tell you like the card sold 3 weeks ago for $83.
Right.
That's a good way if you don't have a price guide or you can't really get on Beckett.com or whatever, because you got to pay for Beckett. I pay like $30 a month.
That makes sense.
To have this service. And I mean, it gives you it's pretty good, but it's not like if I was to sell a card on eBay, I really couldn't do it based on Beckett's pricing. You got to do it based on what other people are selling for, right?
Yeah,
and what you paid for it. So,
yeah,
a Topps Mario Lemieux rookie, Anthony. Why that's a difficult question to answer is because it's all about condition. It's all about how the card is. And that's important because the way it is now with grading of cards, I mean, you could take a $50 card that sells for $50. If that card is a PSA 10, you could sell the card for $500. It's that much of a markup. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a big difference. Yeah.
So they have these other companies, okay? These other grading companies that are coming out, like SGC. Okay, so SGC had a Mickey Mantle rookie sold. Okay, the guy got it graded at SGC. It was a 9.5. It sold for 12 mil. Now,
wow.
PSA, there's like 3 Mickey Mantle rookies, PSA 9.5 or above. If you had a PSA 9.5, that same card that sold for 12 million is worth 30 million. So it's based on what the conditioning of the card is.
Yeah.
So, like PD Paisano, yeah, the cards could be worth a lot. 50 to grade a card, I don't know who told you that.
30,000. Steve Young.
Yeah, well, PSA is, you should try to go to a card show. I'm not big on getting my cards graded. I just don't trust it. I buy graded cards. But to take my cards and get them graded, because honestly, you could pay. What happens if you're going to pay 50? Let's say it's $50, PD. The card you're getting is $50. It's worth 50. You pay 50 to get it graded. What happens if it comes back with a low score?
Yeah.
The card, you're going to lose money. And once they put it in that case, right, it's like a capsule. You got to break that open then, because you don't want to leave a low graded card in there, because people are going to not pay for a low graded card unless it's considerably older, you know. But there is a lot of, Parasite Slayer knows what he's talking about to a certain degree. But Parasite Slayer is like, he sees things a little differently. You know, I look at cards as a good thing, and there's money to be made. He doesn't think you can make money. He doesn't think you can make money doing it. But I could tell you this: what he thinks and what I have done and what I know you can make money. Because I've heard
of people making. I used to collect comics. Even with comic books, they're worth something. But American sports cards, baseball and football, forget it. There's money involved. I know that.
Because I own a house, I own an apartment, I have cars, I have other things, bills. Okay. When I wasn't working, okay, because I couldn't work, I couldn't go to Bank of America and say, look, I'm not working right now. I can't pay you. No. The bills, they want to be paid. So I know for 2.5 years how I sold cards.
Yeah.
And I live in Staten
You,
Island. I mean, I have a house. I mean, you know, trust me, you
I
can
think I
make
know what
money, but
Parasite Slayer means, though. But you know about cards. I think probably in general, a lot of people don't even realize what they have at home sometimes.
yeah.
You know?
Well,
But
it's
you know,
not even that. It's that a lot of people don't have $500 in the bank account.
yeah,
So
that too.
I'm sitting talking about XYZ, and you know, there's people that have money. But yeah, Amber Alert, I talked to him. Yep, he's a good guy. He knows about cards. Petey, you could get in touch with me. Does
I'm
anybody
just
know
gonna make a
Petey?
quick coffee, Joey. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. We've been on for 2 hours. So hold on, Jerry.
All right,
Thank
I'll
you.
hang
I
back.
hope you feel better. Okay.
No, thank you. Chatting with you is
Thank you
always
for
good.
coming on.
No,
Thank you for
thank you,
coming
bro.
on.
Appreciate it.
Thank everyone who donated. Appreciate you, man. Petey, Joey Moe, aka Bay 8th. Go on Instagram. You can message me and I'll call you or whatever. You could call me and I could help you. Angel, okay, MRE knows you. There you go. So I'm in with MRE. So
I'm
just
gonna
get in
try
touch
and
with
look up.
MRE. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say later. I'm gonna try and look up that card if I can't find it, and I'm gonna send you the number.
And yeah, you just send me the number.
Yeah,
I'll get the price
it's
in
here
2
somewhere.
seconds.
It's here somewhere. I'm sure it's worth something. But I'm just curious. I don't want to sell it.
Petey, JoeyMO, Joey space Mo, aka Bay 8th on Instagram. Yes, and then I'll help you. As a matter
Thanks,
of
Yankee.
fact, I'm doing something for Todd Fathers. You know, his kid's a Bills fan. So I'm putting together a little something for him. Any of you
Nice.
guys in the chat, you know, it's a business for me, but with you guys, it's not a business. So I'll help you out in any way I can. And if there's anything I could do, let me know. Don't ask Jerry to email because he will never do so. Yeah.
He's breaking
No,
balls.
we have
He reckons
right. I don't
he's a
my emails. No. I have to have a secretary look at my seriously.
Thank
There's a
you.
certain
See?
person that if I get an email, I'm the same way.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, right.
I have
Like,
emails from
I
3
get a
months ago. I
message.
haven't opened.
Yeah, I get a message from someone every time I get a Instagram message. Hey, check your Instagram. That person, you know who you are. Thank you, because I'm bad. I mean, I'm sure people have messaged me, and I'm like, haven't got back to them for weeks. They think I'm avoiding them. I just don't really go on. You know, like I just really. Like I don't really work anymore. Do the card thing like it was a work email. So it's like I get so much spam too. Do you get that shit?
Yeah, I
Like
get
you
all
get a
that shit.
million emails, you know, about like, you know, hair
That's why I don't look
implants
half
and
the
this.
time. Because,
Yeah, so but thank
yeah.
you guys. Yankees for life. My brother, Tamaleo, he's Italian, Petey Paisano. You need to get Instagram. Well, get in touch with, I don't know if you talk to MRE or, you know, you could get my number from them. Or, you know what? Go on FBI show. He put my number up so you can give me a call. I think everybody knows my number. Yeah. Yeah, he put my number up, FBI. He thinks it's
Piece of
like,
shit.
really. I was hoping, you know, some cute chicks would call me. It just
I was
didn't
gonna
work.
say it might have been a good thing. You know?
Yeah. Oh, they try to get me on that too. They try to get me so many times on Instagram.
Like some fake.
Some chick.
Yeah.
Like, oh, boys, I seen your show. You know, you're a good looking guy, you know, and it was like
They think you're stupid.
Miss Thing sees that. Man.
Forget
Like I'm
it.
like, yo, don't be nice, you know, like no. She's like, what the fuck do you want? Like just going crazy, you know. It's like so if you hit me up on Instagram, yeah, type in under my name, okay? Like, and they think it's me cursing them out. I'm not really that, you know. I'm a very nice guy when it comes down
You're
to it.
polite. Yes,
Oh,
you're polite.
yeah. Yes. Yankees. Todd Father has my number. Yes, definitely. Yankees for life. Yes, you could get in touch with me. You're in contact with Todd Father. Yes. As a matter of fact, Todd Father is one of my good friends, and I should tell you some of the stuff that yeah. So it's like we go back and forth, you know. Yeah, I mean it's we just go back and forth at each other, and I mean some of the stuff he said to me and I said to him, he'd be doing a 20-minute whatever that guy's name was, the one that asked for the phone number. But yeah, he's a good guy, Todd Father. We play around with each other. So, but Jerry, your family. See no evil.
Fine,
How are
brother.
you?
Thank you.
See no evil's part of the team. Vinny,
Thank you, brother.
he's part of the team. My man Vinny. He thinks that me and Vinny don't talk. Me and Vinny are gonna be friends off of YouTube. So I'm not, the bad guy that people think. But coward, yes. Toeless, Pekingese face, all of that. But don't sit there and sell these wolf tickets.
Pekingese. We're never going to hear the end of this.
Telling people that, meet me and do this stuff, because you don't want to do that. You know why you don't want to do it? Because I've went and met people, and it's bad. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. And I listen.
That's
Lauren is like a dude. Like, she's like, these guys don't realize they attack me. It's gonna be problems with her. She's like crazy with that shit. Like, I gotta calm her down. Like my friends, like BK,
I'm probably more
I
scared
gotta
of
tell
her
him,
than
like,
you.
I had to tell him, I'm like, yo, fall back on this one. I don't want him involved. These people will go crazy. I don't want nobody getting hurt.
Yeah.
So you mess with me, you
Especially
mess
not
with
over
Lauren.
that.
That's it.
Yeah.
I hide behind Lauren. She does my dirty work.
That's smart. That's smart. That's smart. I would do the same.
Todd Father, check out his channel. How's Teresa? She's still doing shows, Teresa? She texted me today. I gotta ask her. Teresa Murphy. I gotta I gotta go see her.
I'm gonna jet, Joey, because I need to have a coffee.
Thank you, man. Wise Up Show. What's up, dude? News 5. What up, man?
See you, chat. Yep. Thanks, Joey. I'll speak to you later. Yeah, I'll message you.
When are you coming on again?
What, my stream?
Your show.
Or you?
No, when are you coming on your show? If you go on tonight, hit me up. I'll go on with you. I'll go 100%. On with you.
I'll tell you 100%.
Yeah, I'll curse everybody out and get your channel taken.
Bring me some views. No, yes, please.
Well, you know what? We're doing it on your channel tonight. Hit me up, bro. Feel better. Thank you. Thank everybody that donated. Yankees for life. Hit me up.
Ciao, everyone.
Deuce 5. See no evil. I'll let you go, bro. Okay. Thank you, guys. You guys are great. And everything I said today, that I love all you guys, I really do. We really have some good people around here. Jesse, P. Paisano, Sean, thank you. Tadaro, King Goku 26. I don't know who that is, but I've been seeing him. BK, Smart Man, The House Always Wins, Albert Sutton. Vinny came on the show. He got his old ass off his couch and actually logged on. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Vinny. Angel got her show tonight. Carol, I love Carol. Lori, my love. I mean, what more could I say? Montauk. You know, when you're dealing with people like this and you have people like that behind you, like Mandy, Freak, and Jerry, and all you guys, man, a winner already. So thank you. And Trevor, what's up, Trevor? The wizard. Yep. I'm out, guys. Thank you. Talk to you later. Ding, ding.